to SmackDown Live, and tonight's lineup looks awesome.
I've been waiting all week long for this. I cannot wait to see what happens tonight.
Well, Byron, I'm feeling a little nostalgic. Since it's SmackDown, why don't you know your role and shut your mouth?
Hey.
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are. It's going to be Aleister Black
Against Randy Orton.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Weighing in at 200.
Oh, the referee needs to get control of this.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Going to be a tall order for the next match to live up to its billing, but I'm optimistic. We've got 6 finely tuned athletes, but only one team can win. Time to see who it will be.
Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. The man has arrived.
One of the all-time greats and a surefire Hall of Famer.
The human embodiment of the phrase, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. It does not get any bigger than Rey Mysterio.
And from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
This is going to be good.
And their partner from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
Byron, you shouldn't even be in the same arena as this man.
Why not?
And their opponents, first, from Palm Springs, Florida, weighing in at 231 pounds, EC3.
He's here!
And from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
Despite what Byron Saxton said about him in the past, Shelton Benjamin is a true legend, and he's ready for action.
The gold standard in WWE.
And their partner, from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Plenty on the line here in this huge 3-on-3 matchup. The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here. We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor is backing down here. Ooh!
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote. Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction. The 3 superstars of the line because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Back inside the ring now. Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same. Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent. He wants no part of this.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double-team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3...
Rey Mysterio looking for harsh impact. Oh, it's over. Oh, he's on the defensive here. I think it's safe to say
here we go.
He kicks out before 3.
Benjamin with the world's greatest kick out right there.
Benjamin is so good.
What a stomp. Good grief. He has him right where he wants him.
Stay down, man.
Beautiful technique. He's struggling a bit here. This very well may be too much for him to handle. He's got him covered. And Benjamin easily gets the shoulder up.
Too early in the match to end it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Boom, what impact. Comes in off the tag.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six.
His shoulders are down. Double axe handle. There goes the ref.
Oh, no, this is not good, guys.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
Ricochet carried a revered reputation upon being signed by WWE, and I must say, all of his acclaim is well warranted. Watch any highlight of Ricochet, and you will instantly realize that he lives up to his billing.
Down with a face buster.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Man, I wonder if Benjamin can really survive this.
Touching again on Ricochet's reputation coming into WWE, Ricochet gained so much of his popularity outside of WWE. But since arriving on this stage, he's taken his game to a whole new level.
And he has to, Byron. Because if you ask me, he came here with a bit of an overblown reputation. I mean, as I become more seasoned as a journalist, I grow more and more skeptical of internet darlings like Ricochet.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Slammed with authority.
Looks like we're going to get the tag. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Ooh, what an up.
Dream just barely got out of the way. Drop kick hits the mark.
He's taking some offense.
And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
And I can tell you exactly what his partners are thinking right now. Why in the world did we agree to...
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, what impact. There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of the six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very...
Cena ready to close it out.
You can't see me!
And the five-knuckle shuffle. Boom! That has got to be it.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought this was over.
John Cena is measuring.
Look out, John Cena is measuring right to the back.
There's a pin now.
Ooh, Benjamin just evades that one. Nailed it.
What a stomp.
Good grief. What should John Cena try to do differently at this stage to remain viable? He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
Consider me wildly unimpressed with his performance here tonight. I mean, he's just getting destroyed in there.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests we've seen in quite some time. From the looks of things, it could really go either way.
Suplex. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag. This could be it. Cover. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
It's not very often you see six superstars of this caliber competing at the same time.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
Big punch finds its mark.
Look at the eyes of John Cena.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. And look at the quickness by Cena.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Clearly not afraid to go to the well again.
Ooh, John Cena may have it.
Attitude adjustment. This one's over, guys. Jeez, I felt that one over here. What a hurricanrana.
Heavy-duty right hand.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Bulldog!
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Rey Mysterio looking for something.
Really working over the body.
He's going for the pin. What an amazing six-man tag match.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Who could forget this? Check this out. Look at him go. And this is how he ended it.
Here are your winners, Ricochet, Rey Mysterio, and John Cena.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
Coach, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.
Worldwide! Here's Apollo!
Making his way to the ring,
We'll see if the next match lives up to the hype of the first. Singles match coming up next.
making his way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds.
Oh, man, still not officially underway.
Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, a knee to the
man.
face.
That's going to hurt.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Oh, man, this is going to be great.
If Pete Dunne is one thing, it's tenacious. The Bruiserweight's natural instinct is to always attack his opponent. The assaults that follow are devastating to a superstar's well-being. Forget about winning or losing the match.
Man, Pete Dunne's finisher is appropriately named, Saxton. When a superstar gets dropped with the bitter end, they are not getting up.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact. Stump pulling leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Elbow drop.
This will damage your back.
Wow, elbow!
He's looking a little weary here. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Elbow drop. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Oh man!
Gosh, why?
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no. Uh-oh. It's going to break their arm.
Oh man!
Gosh, why?
Submission time.
Looks like he's starting to lose it here.
Great job breaking the hold there.
Good thing, too. That could have been ugly, Michael.
Nailed it.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Nobody survives that, Michael.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
When you look at this, simply amazing.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, no luck against Dunne there.
Too quick.
No, he reverses it.
Down with a power bomb.
He's starting to stumble here. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Oh, for the pin and the win!
Yes!
Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
That's too early for that.
Showing off some of his speed there. Goes down hard. And he got a near fall out of it.
There is no quit in this man tonight. A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings. But not to me. Seems perfectly logical.
Got the leg. Dragon screw. That'll tear your knee up.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Despite having an impressive spot in this week's power rankings, I'm told this superstar isn't all concerned with things like that.
That'll rock you.
This one is over.
You can't teach that type of talent.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. He might have it.
Ooh, what impact. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
He's getting after it here. Check him out here. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.